Welcome back to the W Project, and this is Michael, your host, and today we're going to be talking about Heist gameplay. So, what is Heist gameplay? This is where you go to Heists, the new gameplay of Path of Exile, and you go in to get loot, right? And you must get out before they kill you, or else it wouldn't be it wouldn't be profitable for you because you lose everything. So the number one trick is how do you find markers? So finding markers is just easy. You have to go to the storyline. You have to go to maps. You can go mapping. You can go in a party and still get markers, but it is not quite too much, right? So in order for you to retain your markers, because this is just 3,000, and why do you have to maintain markers? It's because blueprints and revealing blueprints in grand heists require markers, and it is quite expensive. And here in the planning room, as you can see, I'm gonna show you a blueprint here. If you go here and put the blueprint here, all right, everyone should be accounted for before you can confirm plans, and there will be payments for your blueprint. And then afterwards, or before doing that, you can go to Faustus and I don't know, go to Wakano and reveal blueprint details, right? And as you can see here, we need 2,487 for you to reveal that. All right. And the reason why I went here first, as you can see here, before you reveal any blueprints, because it's gonna be a waste of money, right?
Neither the time nor the place.
If you do it wrong. So planning table first. You know why? Because before revealing blueprints like this one, I don't have any agility level 2. So I will not be able to open this blueprint and run a grand heist because I do not have an agility level 2. Just 2 of them. So it will not work. So before revealing blueprint details, just go to the planning table first, because if you reveal blueprints like this one, if you reveal this for 2,487 markers and you're not gonna be able to run this map, it's gonna be a waste of your money. And beforehand, I revealed at least 3 blueprints, and it costs a lot. And then just to find out that I cannot run the map, alright? Or the heist. And the next thing is Gianna here. If you can push, just click on this show inventory, you can see that there is a 15% reduced blueprint revealing cost to her. Alright? So I prefer Gianna to reveal some blueprint details. So we can try. Reveal blueprint details. Where is it? Okay. So the 2,200 something is now 1,865, right? Because of the 15% discount. All right. So remember that you can use your crew member's ability. If you just click on this show inventory, like this one, heist chests have a 8% chance to duplicate their contents. So you can double your loot with Vinderi. But the problem is 14% increased tracing of alert levels. Alright? And to combat that, you can go to your stash and maybe make this a blue map or a heist, and you can just alt it. Right? Alt. Okay. So he has 18% increased in the racing alert level. Now you have 4% reduced racing of alert level. So it's gonna be just 14%. Alright? But the problem is the guards deal 18% increased damage, and you have 4% increased time before lockdown, so it helps you. But the problem is the players have 20% less recovery rate of life and energy shield. So it's there's no perfect roll, I think, in here. You get at least one good and one bad, or two good, two bad. So yep, let's go. So for ordinary fellas like me, I do 67 contracts here, 67 and below. So why 67 and below? Even though I'm level 80 or 81,
Hello.
right? It's because when you are doing heists, you are leveling up your troops or your crew members. Let's call them crew members or troops, right? And after you and if you are not doing heists when you were in the story, like me, I focused more on the story rather than finishing the story first to go mapping before doing heists. Now I lack the capacity to have level 2 or level 3 troops or crew members. That's why these are good ways to level them up first before doing like grand heists and 70 plus. Alright, so the trick is to find one
Nothing's getting in our way.
and sign a contract and go to the heist location.
I always think this time I won't get
Can I not
nervous.
have but a
And
moment's
I always
respite?
do.
So when you get in, you still have a grace period. You can't be damaged. What I do is I go here at the edge of the door and I push these arrow keys here. When I push tab, I push these arrow keys here. This is for you to see the layout of the map before you go in. Alright? Sometimes it helps, sometimes it does not help. But for me, this time it helps because, as you can see here, I have an item box here that is just waste of my time. You know why? Because you cannot get I think double enchantment of body armors here because this is just level 67. It's a low level item, so it's not worth to open to increase the alert level. So I'm going back and I think I'm just going to loot all the small crates here. So is it possible? Maybe we can get one here and I'll teach you how. So after that, after surveying the area, you have to put this on the center again. It's because if you move, you can see yourself. But if it's on the left or the right or at the upper side, when you are moving, you won't see yourself, and you have to glance left or right, and it's gonna be very hard for you. But if it's at the center, it's okay. So the next thing is I have cast when damage here. Cast when damage taken for level 40 or lower gems, and it is casting Frost Wall when I am hit. So why Frost Wall? It's because if you're escaping and everybody is cramped up in one room and someone hits you with a spell or an attack, the Frost Wall at least give you a little bit of space for you to to escape, because they're not gonna be crossing the Frost Wall, right? Except for this spellcasters. And yeah, it helps a little bit, but it's worth it for me. So the next thing is you have to run. You don't have to engage at the enemies, because if you engage at the enemies, the alert level will be high, especially when you have Niles with you. You'll have 18% increase in increasing the alert level. But if you do not engage like this one, you just pop your movement skill, you just run, and you just put a decoy totem there while you are what you call this, looting here. Then it's good, right? See the Frost Wall
I see you.
and the decoy totem also.
Get this out of the way for you.
gets them out of your crew members' way when they are doing something, because they can't be interrupted, right? So let's see if we can get one here. So decoy totem, frost wall, decoy totem, and then go in, decoy totem again here. Remember that if you cast decoy totem and you are hit, you will be interrupted, and if you're interrupted, your decoy totem won't be summoned, right? Alright. See? So this is just decoy totem and movement skill and running skills, right? Right, a decoy totem here, just loot and then run. If you have to kill them, you can kill them. But if you are not powerful enough, you know what I mean. Right? This works for low level maps like this, but if you are in level 80 or 83, something like that, it won't work because your decoy totem will not be a decoy anymore. It's gonna be hard for him. See the frost wall, it helps a lot. Decoy totem, and then you can just kill them when you're going out, or you can just what they call this, flame dash, or use your movement skill when you go out, and then just break out, right? Just don't forget your decoy totem. Decoy totem, void spear, and you can cluster kill them if you want. But for higher maps that you cannot kill all the enemies and they are very powerful, and watch out for the ambush there, because every room has an ambush. See the frost wall, it helps. Okay, decoy totem here. Alright, you can run and you can flame dash, and then decoy totem, and then void spear, and then you can just kill them. You don't have to kill them all, just enough for you to fill your potions or flask. Okay, decoy totem there, and you can run. Okay, decoy totem here, and you can run. Oh, wrong room, I think. Okay. Void spear, decoy totem, and then you can just kill them if you have the power. But if you don't have the power like I do, just do what I do. Decoy totem, and then just run. And then it's good. As you can see here. Why do I have to finish the heist? It's because this is used to maintain your markers. As you can see, it's 549. I think you cannot get 549 worth of markers in a map if you are just mapping or in the story. That was a good heist for me. For me. So another is ladder level 67 here.
Hello.
I'm gonna show you again. This time this will be faster, I think.
Your star has arrived.
I'm gonna choose Gianna here. And
Take your
then
time.
Can I not
I'll show
have
you.
the warm
I'll
light?
show you how fast this is. So press tab and see all the layout. Okay, so there is no good loot. There is this armor again, but it's just bait for you to trigger the alarm early. So for me, I have to finish this. I'm just gonna run.
Enemies heading our way.
Incomprehensible.
That gives me an idea for a character. Ease off the elixir. Saw that ending coming a mile away.
Come on, open the door, girl.
Guards, weapons up.
Okay, decoy totem here. Then get the small boxes, right?
Weapons up.
Okay, decoy totem there, stack deck, that's nice. Decoy totem again. Just don't forget to pop it always.
Always knew I'd knock him dead.
Okay, so there's no loot here. It's gonna be a low level item if you just go to the item stash there. Alright,
Perhaps you should
another
rest.
decoy totem so Gianna can can act or can concentrate. Come on, open the door. Right,
No
then a decoy
protest.
totem again there. You'll just go there and then just use your movement skills. Another decoy totem there.
That gives me an idea for a character.
Alright,
We're just looking
so the
down
alert level
stairs.
is not even at half and you are almost at the finish line, right? because you just have to use the decoy totem and not engage with the enemy. See, decoy totem. Alright,
Convenient. I needed a new corpse.
decoy totem. Okay.
They've come for us.
Watch out for the decoy totem because it has a cooldown also, huh? So if you're using this always, you would notice that it would, you would know the timing of the totem.
Now for the
Okay, now we're going out.
Let us do or face your death.
We have to kill so that our potions or our what do you call this? Alright, just concentrate if you're doing this. And the frost wall helps a lot. As you can see here, the frost wall kept them from, from killing me,
Security incoming.
from ganging up on me. Oh, divine orb, nice. And watch out for your frost wall also because it can,
No second
it can stop you dead on your tracks. So decoy totem. Oh, I'm gonna die there. Okay. Decoy totem, void spear, and then just cluster kill them.
Don't
Gotta get
stop
this portal
moving.
scroll. So there you go. It's easy if you can, if you can use your decoy totem and your frost wall to your advantage and
You've got quite
use
the
a good
stature,
movement
Adia.
skill.
Have
Because
you
if you
ever
are using a
considered
movement
acting?
skill that cannot
No.
cross frost wall,
Would you?
then you're gonna be dead. So this is
Yes.
Michael from the OFW
No.
project, and thank you for watching
okay then.
POE Heist, and see you again soon.